If you ask any driver if they'd rather win 7 WEC races or win Le Mans, I'm pretty sure you'd have the same answer from all of them. And it's clearly to win Le Mans. To be honest, Le Mans is one of the most special races in the world. We know that. This year is the Centennial, so it makes it even more valuable, more prestigious, and more special.
Those cars are really made for Le Mans, so it's always special, a bit more special to drive those cars here on this track because they are really made for it. So you always enjoy it a little bit more than what you will do on other tracks.
The teamwork required is huge compared to other races because it's 24 hours. You have to do it without any mistakes from any engineer, any mechanic, any driver.
Dedicating their time doing spare changes, gearbox changes, whatever it may be, to nail it and try to lose as little time as possible when it comes race day.
Quick corners, you know, the Porsche curves. You have only one line to get the right one. It's never easy, and if you miss something in one corner, you know that the next 2-3 corners you will be out of sequence. You know, so that's always something difficult.
There's nothing quite like driving this track at night when you're in the dark, in your office, at home with all the lights, just getting on with what you do. It's quite a surreal feeling and something that will stick with me, I think, all of my life when you have those moments and you will miss if you never do it.
A French manufacturer and a French classic, I mean, it doesn't get bigger than this, and the emotion is roaring. You can see it in every mechanic and every engineer's face when we're here.
Alors les gars, la première ligne, s'il vous plaît, elle se met parallèle au Mans, ici. La 93, on donne le pas là? Vous commencez à vous installer?
But everybody's sharp, everybody's well rested, and I think everybody knows the journey is going to have some lumps and bumps in the way, but as long as you can stick together, stick your arm around them, be constructive, lift someone up when they're down, equally extract the confidence of someone that's doing well in the team, put it to use. Because like I say, I think we all need to be one team, and the team is a very important role.
Du cardio pour essayer de faire monter, on va faire de temps en temps des mouvements à deux. Ok, donc prenez un peu de l'espace. On essaie de trottiner et on fait un squat. Allez, hop, et un squat. Allez, hop. Allez, pareil, on monte les genoux. Je vais chercher du côté de la jambe qui est devant. On prend pas les doigts, allez, on pousse, on pousse.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
It was a tough one. I mean, we had a first clean run initially. The car was kind of okay. Didn't get the slipstream on the straight line, which cost us a little bit of lap time because the guys behind got some slipstream. We didn't.
It was a messy session, a lot of red flags. We had one lap time. The best one I did actually was cancelled because the red flag came 1 or 2 seconds before hitting the finish line.
At the end, no regrets, but we have to work on it to make it even better for the race. Even though, you know, 2 seconds in Le Mans, it's not such a huge step, so everything can happen in a race.
We're on a Friday afternoon and the usual drivers parade and racing for a French manufacturer, so it was an amazing feeling, amazing atmosphere, so many fans, great vibe, and yeah, I think it's very nice to kick off the weekend this way.
wow, pretty insane actually, how many people out there and how passionate they are, and you know, I think everybody's just extremely looking forward to this race, and you can already feel the energy, and I think that's the lead up to the race everybody's dreaming of, so I can't wait to get started.
Honestly, this is the craziest Le Mans I've ever seen. There's so many people and more showing up. Really cool to see the presence of all the fans, and we hope to do the French as proud as we can.
I'm starting the 93, I think Nico's in the 94, that's the plan so far. It was planned in January anyway that would happen, so we've been unchanged. Done what we can. As I said, you can be as prepared as you can, but until you actually get into the hot seat and you get moving in a couple of hours' time, you don't actually know where you are. You know, we always say it's not won in the first corner or the first lap, but you never know what can trip you up.
It came down on a heavy downpour on slicks, and then it just went into survival mode. We felt a little bit more comfortable than the others, so I was able to kind of putt along around them, which is always great.
I started my stint on slick tires, got on wet, got back to slicks. We used all our compounds basically in 4 hours. And yeah, I did 4 hours in the cars. It was a very, very long one. Was pretty tired before the night. At least I could get some sleep.
Super happy with the way it's been going so far. I think we've led probably the most laps of the race. So obviously super positive, nearly first half, but it's 24 hours of Le Mans, so we still have 14 hours to go.
After 8 hours, I think, something like that, and unfortunately Gus going into the first chicane on the straight line went a little bit wide in the chicane, and he put some wheels probably on the damp patches, and he went off and damaged the car, so we lost 7 or 8 laps at that time, which makes our race really difficult now, but we're going to try to do our best and win the car.
This morning I had a more clean stint. It starts to clear out a bit out there. You feel that some cars are retired, so it's a little bit more clean on track, and then coming to the sunrise is always a special achievement in Le Mans.
Both cars at the end, it's pretty nice. I mean, both cars without any issues until 3 hours to the end, so that was pretty good. We've been fighting for the lead after 11 hours or something like that, so we had some performance, you know. I mean, there's still a lot to do, but I think the knowledge we're gonna have, you know, after such a nice event, it's super important for everybody's mentality and to carry on for next year.
The whole team can be very proud because we come from very far away, and they did a fantastic job, the mechanics, the engineers, the drivers, so we learned a lot during that race, and I have to say it went better than expected. We have very few reliability issues. The pace was good, so you know, we will learn from it and we'll come back definitely much stronger next year.